Hello, hello. This is Dr. Chris. And today I just want to talk to you about one of my primary frustrations. My primary frustrations. Something that just kind of gets underneath my skin and is actually the primary reason why I wrote my book, Visual Prayer. So, one of my primary frustrations is when someone states something over and over and over again and sort of kind of takes credit for it as their own, not really giving credit to the historical significance or whoever wrote it or whoever said it first. They just, they've said it so often that they probably even believe that they were the originator of the statement, the phrase, the paper, whatever it might be. So, for those of you who don't know, my background is in education. I have actually worked in higher education for 20 years. I'm still teaching as a college professor, but online, in addition to my business, Ask Dr. Chris. But in education, we refer to when someone kind of borrows someone else's information as plagiarism. So let me quickly read through you. I looked this up so that I can give you the exact phrasing from the dictionary. So, plagiarizing means it is when someone takes something, someone else's work or ideas, and passes them off as their own. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. It is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as their own. So, having said that and kind of giving you the foundation of where I'm going with this, so many people talk about the law of attraction and the secret. The law of attraction and the secret. And, I don't want to really talk about them. What I do want to say is that they have some core phrases or statements that's pretty much the foundation of who they are or who they represent themselves to be. And I just want to talk about 3 of those primary phrases that they use as signature statements representing LOA, the law of attraction, or the secret. So the very first phrase, and let me just say, when I first heard it, I'm like, I have heard that before. And I was waiting for them to share where they got this phrase from, but they never did. So anyways, that first phrase is ask, believe, receive. Ask, believe, receive. And I am certain if you Google ask, believe, receive in the law of attraction, you can read through their page and you probably won't see any of any of the original significance of that phrase. So I'm going to share with you, I've used that phrase in my book, Visual Prayer, but I've given credit to the original significance, the historical significance of that phrase. So you can find ask, believe, receive in Mark 11:24, which states, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Okay, so that's Mark 24. And then in Matthew 21:22, we hear something similar. In all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. Okay, so that's the first statement. The second statement of the law of attraction is what you focus on, you attract. So if you're focusing on more money, if you're focusing on the love of your life, if you're constantly thinking and focusing on that thing, you're going to attract that thing. Okay? What does Proverbs 23:7 say about that? And I could be wrong, but I think that Proverbs 23:7 came before the law of attraction. But anyways, it says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he thinketh in his heart, what he's believing, thinking about, he is attracting. He is what he's thinking about. Okay, now let's move on to my third and final core foundational statement that LOA and the secret uses. And this particular statement is from the law of attraction, but we see it a lot when we think about creating and manifesting those desires of your heart. So they believe that if you have a vision, if you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have an idea, you should take those dreams, ideas, and you should place them on a board, add affirmations to them, mantras, motivational statements, and those images of those visions and statements will manifest. And then they call that process a vision board. A vision board. Well, in Habakkuk 2:2-3, we find the following. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So in other words, if you write down that vision that you're thinking about, write down that goal. If you have a plan, if you have an idea, if you have a dream in your heart, if you write it down, or better yet, when I think about creating a spiritual vision board, you're taking the same concepts of writing it down, but because God made us to be multidimensional creatures, we're not just verbalizing our asking process to him, we're also being specific, we're being clear, we're being detailed. So we use those images, we place them on a board, add the affirmations, the mantras, the motivational statements, and voila, you have a spiritual vision board. So you have what's similar to what the people that follow the law of attraction and the people that follow The Secret as creating their vision board, you have something that's better. You have something that is biblically based. You have something that God has endorsed. You have something that you are giving credit to God for, because all of this is scripture. It is biblically written, proven statements. Let me quickly go over some of those scriptures again. You will find ask, believe, receive in Mark 11:24 and Matthew 21:22. You will find as you thinketh, so is he in Proverbs 23:7. And then finally, you will find write your vision and make it plain in Habakkuk 2:2-3. This has been Dr. Chris. I am a spiritual life coach, and I help people to manifest the desires of their heart, whatever it is that you're looking for. Prosperity, a better job, Mr. Right, a new home. Maybe you want to drive your new car. Whatever it is, I am here to serve you. Share this video with someone who you think might be interested in creating their own spiritual vision board, someone who is interested in transforming their life. I am here again to serve you, to direct you to receiving all the desires of your heart and everything that God has for you. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, please share them at the bottom of this link, and I will be sure to respond to you and assist you in, again, receiving everything that you deserve and much more. This has been Dr. Chris. Until next time, take care. God bless.